Hi, this is Sheila from She's a Sassy Lady, and I'm coming to you today, and we're going to make a card. Now, hopefully I'll be able to get this done this time. I was playing around with it earlier. I'm at my mom's house, and her internet is a little bit different than mine. And so I have just opened up the screen. I have got on the screen a card, and I chose it with the card canvas. And what I want to do is I want to flip this here. I've got the right size, 5.5 by 4 1/4, but what I want to do is change it to a horizontal view. So it's going to, there. Now we're going to set it up like this. And I'm going to make a simple little card for a friend, and we're going to go up by Insert Images. And what I do to make my life easier on searching is I go to My Images. I have so many. I've got, as you can see, 44,469 images. I should be able to find what I need. And I want to type in here Hedgehog. I had to laugh because I watched Amy at May Made It. Oh, Hedgehog. And she did a hedgehog, and that's one that I've done. And so I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to make a card out of this one here. And once you click on it, then you insert your image. And what I want to do, we can do this a couple ways. And I'm going to do it this way only because I know it's not going to size up correctly. I am going to squeeze it in all the way. We'll make him a little, make her, she's pink. And then we're going to stretch her, and I just stretch it side to side. You can do that, or you can go over here to Edit and adjust it here. Now, I've got something wrong because my width is 543, and that should be 5.5. So I'm going to take off this lock key and change this to 5.50. And there, now we've got it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a copy of this hedgehog. And I'll paste it. And then what I'm going to do is move it over here just so you can kind of see it under the bar, but it's out of my way. Now what I want to do is I want to click onto the hedgehog, go down here on the side, and I want to, I've got so many bars open, I don't know which one to grab here. This one. I want to ungroup. That didn't do it. Oh, yes, it did. Okay. And I'm just going to delete this, and I can throw it in the garbage right here. And I can throw it in the garbage right over here. And take the little eyes and throw it in the garbage right over there. That leaves me with the background of the hedgehog. I've got the saved copy over here on the right, and what I'm going to do is copy this. I'm going to paste it. Then I'm going to get it right on top of the other one, exactly on top. So what I did is I wanted to see where my positions are. 157 and 157 over here is my X. So then I'm going to click on this one, and I'm going to go to 1.57. Enter. Now it's sitting right on top, and I'm not going to worry that they're not sitting right on top of each other from here, but from side to side, as you can see here, they are the same positions. Now I could literally move it up, and you'd see right there. But what we're going to do, leave it down a little bit, and I want to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take and vertical mirror this. I'm not going to touch the rotate button because I have a hard time with that. And then I'm going to take my up arrow and just keep clicking it up until I get it across here. And as you can see, right in through here, it's pretty darn close. It leaves me with some extra space, and I'm going to try to take it as close as I can to the top, but I've got some airspace right in here, and I want to bring that down just a little so that closes right in there. And from there, I am going to take and hit this, do a shift in my right arrow key, or my arrow key, excuse me, on my mouse. I can do it that way, or I can take and let me get a blue box and put around it, all the way around this thing. And see, I've got to move the screen to be able to do that. Blue box, go down, and I'm not getting both of them because it's below the line here. So what I do is I click on the lower one, I hit my shift button, hold my finger on it, click on the top one, and it makes it 1. And then, or you can select all, but then this one over here would be. And I want to group it, group, and as you can see, it's now grouped together, and then I want to weld it, and it'll all be one piece. Okay, now the fold is going to now be up here, and your hedgehog's feet is a little bit lighter on here, but it'll still be here. It'll fold in the middle from here, and you're going to have to score it and fold it, and as you can see right in here, this is where your score line is going to go. Now what I can do is I can go in here, insert images, and I'm going to go into, yeah, my images is fine, and I'm going to put score line. And right here, and as you can see, it's free. Click on it, insert image. Now, as you notice, it's going up and down, so this one we do have to rotate. Bring it across here, and I think we're right in the middle, but we'll check here in a second. I want to get it edge to edge here so I know it's there. And the way I'm going to check it is I am going to touch this, and look at, I'm just a hair down, so I can pull this down just a little bit, and I'll check it again here a little bit more. Whoops, we can do it right there, and we've got the score line. Now what you have to do with the score line though is you have to group it together. So I'm going to hold both of them again and group them. Now as you can see, my score line goes wherever I meet it because I grouped them together. Now this we're going to leave because that is our little guy that we're going to put together. I'm going to take and I'm going to change the color of this because I'm just going to use a white paper background. So I will take this part here, turn it white, and then if you go to the go bar, go up here, as you can see it's going to separate all your screens right now, and you have them all separated out. And I never make one card. 12 by 12 material, okay. And I never make one card, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to 2 cards. And let's make it 4 cards. It's kind of cute. Okay? And all of a sudden I have 5 mats, but it's going to print it out really nice. Look at this. On each one of the mats, there's 4. There's 4. And look at that. That's my single white sheet of paper. And my 5th mat is my single white sheet of paper. Never ever waste your time in doing just one card. I mean, it's great, but you're going to use more than one card and you're going to give them out, especially if you have a lot of friends in different areas like I do. So that's how I would make the 4 cards. Thank you for joining me today at She's a Sassy Lady. You have a wonderful day. And I'll show you the picture in a little bit.